I've seen the same comment over and over again, and I might as well just address it. I'm basically, I don't know, a little bit pissed off with this mod pack. Like, the balance is all over the place. It wasn't that bad last series when we had, fewer mods, let's put it that way. But certain things have tweaked it in a way that has somehow made this almost unlosable, you know, even though I'm playing, like an idiot, partially intentionally, because it's kind of funny to just see how much of a beating the colony can actually take at this stage. But I mean, we sent our two best characters, or two of our best characters, away from the colony. I played poorly. We still came out completely unscathed. So, I feel like the whole balance of this mod pack is a little bit fucked. And I just thought I'd point out that for next series, I think I'm going to be readjusting that quite heavily. It's a little bit frustrating when, you know, like, literally 3 episodes in a row now, I've increased the difficulty every single time. We went up to Savage mode, obviously, on the Cassandra one, and then last episode we obviously flipped over to harder raids, and even then we're still not getting anything. Anything challenging, at least. So it's kind of completely undermined the point of Rimworld, which is why, you know, Donitz and Mason, when they fly away, we'll draw a line in this one. Next series, I'm going to do some testing, so it might not come out immediately, but I'm going to do a lot of testing with it just to make sure that the balance, particularly during the end game, is pretty good. Obviously, I wasn't able to test up to this stage of the game last time, but I just thought I'd address that. And say that I appreciate your concerns and how sort of crappy I've been playing recently, but I feel like we're kind of in an unlosable situation anyway, so why the hell not have some fun with it in the process, eh? So, another couple of comments that I kind of like the idea of is, obviously this is going to take fucking hours, so why not make some of these crafting bots, now that we've actually invested so much into it? Why not make some of the crafting bots, but forbid them, or more specifically, restrict them only in this area? So they're the ones doing the stone cutting and the refining and all the grunt work, you know? And not have our colonists completely tied up in this area constantly, even if it just helps out a little bit. Now, along the same vine as that, I've also set up some mobile AI here. The last ones we had kicking around from the Deathbot project before that was canned. I figure we might as well turn these on and just have them help out with sort of the farm work. Because we've got people like Chode Smirtley, a valuable colonist there, wasting his time planting crops. We've got people coming over here working in the rice fields. You know, like, we've got Alchemia fishing. Surely we can do something better with you, Alchemia. So what I'm going to do with that, then, is enable these boys and just have them, you know, farm. And generally just keep all the boring stuff going, like haul, farm, that type of thing. We'll build some robots to help out with the crafting a little bit, and hopefully that'll help expedite the process so that we're not, you know, going to leave the planet without this ever being done. Because right now it seems a little bit ridiculous. 19 out of 48, so I think we've gone up about 3 magnetic cores in the past 3 episodes. Like I said, I don't want to be playing this for another 30 episodes, ideally. Oh, I've also changed the kill box as well. So, first things first, I removed those goddamn rocket complex, which were ridiculously OP, but also cost us an arm and a leg in terms of Igor Throog getting completely annihilated again. So I've replaced those with gun complexes. I've also reinforced the walls with the spare beta poly we had. So these things have, again, prime example here of the balance being a little bit fucked. 350,000 hit points per wall. Kind of ridiculous, but again, we shouldn't need to keep going out repairing it. If we have people undrafted, they won't be going out repairing it constantly. So, that will hopefully be pretty good. I built a couple more titanium precision turrets as well, because I got rid of the shredder turrets, that type of thing, seeing as that almost also killed some of our other colonists. So, hopefully raids will be a little more threatening, primarily because we haven't just got this insta-kill box, but, you know, it's a little neater as well, kind of a nicer thing all around. I've also built a specific sort of animal sleeping area, because they are, how do I put it? It's a little bit fucking distracting. I mean, ideally putting them all in deep sleep would be ideal until we need them, but that's never going to be a feasible thing to do, eh? So, a little bit crazy with these boys. I think we just need to send Alchemia out to go trash some bases with them. Like, take the whole thing with one guy and just have all the animals released and see how we do with it. You know, specifically only test out the animals, because we know the colonists, they're great at combat. You know, they have these ridiculous APB rifles, they have power armor, they have all the implants in the world. Why not test out the animals? Like, give them a proper good field test rather than what I've just been doing, which is, what the fuck is going on there? See that Mega Sloth? Oh, God. That's not right at all. I feel like we need to do something with this area as well, because it's kind of a state. Man, even now there's a ridiculous amount to do. Mainly it's all in this fucking area, so... Alright, so first things first, we've got one... Did we only seriously make one crafter after all this time? So Grentley Grimble I've actually moved to the top of the bar because he's one of the most important colonists we've got now, in terms of... I think he's got like 20 construction and... Well, we can see it there. 20 crafting, 20 construction is pretty ridiculous. I'm going to wake him up and just have him immediately work on robots. We've got other robots building robots as well. So this station I have churning out... I've redone all the robot work order as well, so it's a bit more efficient. We've got this one churning out crafting bots. And we've got this one churning out... Oh, shit, also crafting bots. I meant to put hauling bots on this one, but I was apparently not paying attention. Right, let's get a couple of hauling bots as well. Now, I'm not going to build the tier 5 hauling bots because I feel like they'll just be these supersonic robots that gets everything done instantly. And seeing as there are a lot of other things that require hauling, so things like filling cloning vats, filling up the refineries, which I've turned off at this stage because it still counts as crafting. I don't want them being too distracted here. You know, a lot of things require hauling, and I don't particularly want these robots to do it instantly. So that's why we've got things like the mines being set back up for things like hauling and farming. So we'll turn a couple of these on. So we'll go 3 regular mobile AI, and then I guess 3 AI male. Again, I'm not sure if it makes any difference with their socialization, but I'll try and go half and half. Right, we want a male, and a male, and a male. So this is going to make raids hopefully harder as well. It's weird that it's got to this stage of the game where I'm specifically trying to make things harder for us, but hey, I suppose that comes with having so many broken mods. I wasn't really expecting it to scale well, I will admit. I wasn't expecting the endgame to still be a challenge. I think if we went up to Merciless, we would just be wiped out. Like, there's no middle ground, very similar to the last series as well. But for the future, we're not going to be playing with many of these mods in the next series, if any at all. So I kind of want to do more of an RPG style one, more of a medieval based one anyway. Alright, there we go. So we've got some more AI active there. Let's get you boys. So obviously firefighting is definitely... Oh, I just set up 1 and then we'll copy and paste it. So that's definitely the highest priority. Patient is also the highest. No doctoring for you boys. Bed rest, though, is absolutely fine. Hauling, basic. Finishing off animals is also fine. Rearm, refuel. Saying that, I don't think we need to do that for any of them, do we? So I'll turn those off for now. Again, that's not relevant. So I basically just want you guys growing crops. And that's it. Like, growing crops and hauling are the top priorities here. So I'm just going to have them do essentially only that. They can also deliver goods to buildings as well. That's also fine. Yeah, that's essentially it. I don't really want them doing anything else at all. Is there any sort of low tier stuff? Oh, they can also plant cut. That I'm fine with. Yeah, no, besides that, I think we're fine. They don't have very good crafting stats, so, I mean, 5 out of 20 is terrible, so I don't want them doing anything. I don't want them building for the same reason that they'll just waste resources. So those boys are now the growers. So what we'll do then is we'll go to anybody else that I've set to grow and just go ahead and turn them off. Dobson, you are free of your growing abilities, mainly because he's a fairly good builder, so I'd rather Dobson be doing that. Euphrates, you're free as well, because he is obviously a great crafter there. Quite literally, you can go as well. I mean, we could have him... stone cutting as his priority, because that's sort of important, and he's not really doing anything else besides delivering. So quite literally, as the... Quite literally, were you not the one incapable of everything? Weird, have I just not been training this dude up and he's been capable of it this whole time? I mean, if you can craft, obviously I'd like you to craft, but I feel like you're going to be wasting our time right now. Stone cutting for this dude, definitely #1 priority, so that we can have one of our better crafters doing that instead. My AI are good. We could even have these boys stone cutting if they've got nothing else to do as well. That seems like a good idea. Free up some of the better crafters. My god, I said I was going to do it all I wanted and copy paste it, and I completely did not do that. Alright, Vricko. No growing for you. Again, like, Chode Smirtley is growing when he could be... Oh man, actually, that's all he's... that's all he's good for, to be honest with you. So we'll have you stone cutting instead. Yeah, Dave, you're free, and TAI, you are a robot as well, so you can do that. Alright. That should help out a little bit. We're freeing up some jobs for certain people. Nobody is idle, which is obviously great news. And let's check up on Donitz and Mason. Holy shit. They've covered so much ground in so little time. Or it feels like so little time. Obviously, I've been setting up the kill box and stuff before we started here. But damn, they've made a lot of progress. Look at this. They're on the next main road here. And this main road is basically going to carry them all the way straight down to the ship. Time, 4.8 days. I don't think they'll get there by the end of this episode, but holy shit, it's going to be close. Dave has finished out on food. Dave, what's wrong with you? Why is your mood so low? Oh, Dave and Quit Lashley are very low in mood, aren't they? Recreation starved. Okay, interesting. Opinion of Chode Smirtley, my husband. Classic. Body purist nightmare. Oh, God. I didn't realize you were a body purist. We should probably... Oh, man. Now I've got to find a good balance between keeping him going and... well, making him useful. I suppose we could get rid of the legs. The arms would be great. I mean, what does that affect? That affects manipulation as well. I could remove the spine and... So what do the arms give? Manipulation. Oh, saying that, the spine would be better. The spine is just arbitrary better than the arm. So I'm going to remove an arm and 2 of the legs, I think. Man, I didn't realize he was body purist. That's a little bit annoying. And he's got major break risk as well, so I feel like I kind of have to do it. So install leg. And then we'll also get rid of... What else can we get rid of here? And we'll make sure everyone else is upgraded too, because I'm sure there's someone else more than willing to receive these things. And we'll get rid of one of his arms too, just because the malice from that then will probably keep him just about above the break risk. So we want to get rid of any of your arms, really. Can we even reinstall arms? Oh shit, we can't. Well, let's see what type of mood having 3 prosthetics will give him. You go get yourself rested up, because he's only stone cutting anyway, so it's not like we're missing out on something extremely vital. Right, rest until healed. And then, who was our... Hang on, it's quite literally not our surgeon. Fuck's sake, of course he is. Right, who's our backup surgeon then? Do we even have a backup surgeon? Sidini, yeah, I thought it was. Right, if you want to come over here and sort his life out, that would be pretty great. Okay. Yeah, a little bit of a shame there that our best surgeon is also, the type of person who would freak out at body parts being manipulated, but hey, there we go. Right, perfect. How are you doing now? Body pure is violated. It's minus 20. Okay, so that's definitely an improvement. Like I said, he's just below. Shit, that's a bit of a shame. Recreation unfulfilled, so I need a bit more recreation time. Let me just do some micromanagement here, and then we should be good. Oh, shit, I didn't even know this could happen. Donitz got sick from the plague whilst traveling. What happens now? People can interact socially. Forest visible. Oh, Christ, what the hell? What do we do about this? We can't settle because we can... I've only allowed 1 faction base. Being carried due to illness. Oh, shit, what the fuck do we do? I mean, we could visit these boys. Do they like us? Yeah, they do. Okay, go visit those guys. We'll get them healed up then as soon as possible. That's a massive shame. That's a real problem. Hopetown, oh, you know, it might be better to visit Hopetown because they're like an actual town and not a tribe. Shouldn't matter either way, but man, I don't really know what to do in this situation. Again, I don't have much experience with the caravans in Rimworld. I was going to say the colonist, which is also kind of appropriate, I guess. Right, let's get these boys rested up and make sure that Donitz doesn't completely die. Caravan arrived. Now what do we do? Yeah, sure. Trade with this faction? Shit, so we can only... Oh, God. We can only buy things from them. How do we actually settle, though? So I can see them. Like, rest. Is there any way to do that, or are we just waiting for Donitz to die at this stage? Health. Yeah, no, that's fine. Pain, medium. Can I find out if he's been treated? Plague... Oh, so he has been treated. Immunity 6%. The plague is at 7%, though. I honestly don't know what to do in this situation. I think I'm going to have to go in alt tab and look it up, aren't I? That's a little bit annoying. So I think the easiest way to deal with the whole plague situation is actually just set up an entire new colony. So we're going to wait for them to get away from the from these people a little bit more, and then set up a colony, have them rest up for a couple of days. He should be okay because obviously he's got the all the bionic components, which I think some help filtration. In hindsight, I'm not sure we actually got around to ever changing his kidney, did we? No, apparently not. Okay, you know what? That's fine. Blood filtration is okay though. He did have a shitty kidney at some stage, didn't he? But we did replace it, so thank God for that in hindsight. But whilst I was looking at that, we actually got a raid. All right, is it going to be big? Is it going to be threatening? No. What the fuck? I don't know what more I can do, game. We've got so much wealth. I've turned the difficulty up so much. We're supposed to be hit by these big, angry raids. And what have we got? Oh, great. 4 centipedes. Woo. My God, I'm so annoyed. Anyway, well, let's see how the new kill box works, if nothing else. They're going to try and turn around our defenses again. What a shocker, eh? Right. Bring these troops together. I'm calling them troops. They're not actually... Should we just... Oh! Oh, their ship just landed right next to the base. That's pretty convenient. They landed right by the entrance to the base there. So what are they going to tunnel around here? They're going to go through the... Okay, one's going through the kill box. One's going through the animal shelter. You know what? These robots can actually have guns now, can't they? Oh shit! Hang on. Let's get the robots gunned up. Charge lance, and then we'll go charge rifle and charge rifle. Sweet. Okay, good. Alchemia, who is in charge of all the doggos. What do I want you to do then? Let's turn the speed on and see where they're going. I think we'll send Alchemia to go deal with this dude in particular. What the fuck are you mining through my kill box for? Do you know how long it took me to... Right, okay, release the hounds. Oh shit, here they come. Right, pull back. No, like, actually release the hounds though? Okay, here we go. Yeah, but fight though? Oh god, there we go. Right on cue. Go thick one, kill them all. Oh my god, what a mess this is. Right, okay. These boys are once again going to mine through the fucking living room. Every time. Why the living room? I don't understand. Alright, so who have we got then? We've got Granted Grimble, who's apparently about to freak out, feeling unhappy. You know what? Just suck it up for a moment, please. Alright, this dude's going to also go into the animal room, so that's that dealt with. Why have we got moose? Why have we got elk? Why have we got elkses? I don't really understand, but that's fine. Holy shit, the Mecha Thrumbo. What the fuck was that? Did you see that? Start a stampede. I don't know what that does for us, but that's fine. Alright, these animals don't seem as impressive as I was hoping. Alright, so you guys weren't happy about the way I directed some of these troops last time. You know what? That's just lack of combat experience in Rimworld. You know, having the game basically play itself at this stage means I'm not a big expert with it. Right, so let's go and... wait, can you even have a gun? Are you one of the guys that freaks out at... No, you can definitely have a gun. I don't know why I haven't got you one then. Come and grab, like, this one. That's fine. Right, so the robots are definitely expendable. Jesus. This thing has so much health. Bear in mind the thick one has just a disgusting amount of melee DPS. What was it? 17.23. And this thing is still kicking around. A Star Vampire Muffalo and the Mecha Thrombo and the thick one all fighting at once. It's still at 23% health. Oh my god, the robots. Shut them down. Shut them down. Send them home. Send them home. Get out of here. Right, we're good. Okay, these boys are still taking ages to mine their way through. That's fine. My 3 is on its way. Combat begins. My god, this is such a mistake. What a mess. Well, actually, you don't have a gun. You're incapable of violence, or are you a brawler? You're a brawler, right. Okay, so you can go kind of gun turret. I don't really know what the fuck else I'm going to do with you here. Same with you, Chodsmell. You're a brawler, so you might as well go get on the gun. You're terrible, so you can run away. Vrico, you're actually capable of combat. To go and help out the mice in the animal room. Hey, that worked out pretty well. So that's that one dealt with. Oh, shit. So the mice can actually come over here now and help us out. Right, okay, this is fine. Oh, no, we've got another mammoth to deal with. So send you boys back right into the corner as far away from the mammoth as possible and just take them out. Vrico, you go help out the robots. There we go. That should be fairly good. All right, we've got another centipede coming in here. That thing's going to get absolutely shredded. That's going to get toasted. Wait, there we go. That's pretty good. Right, couple of mammoths we're waiting for. Dave is having a mental breakdown because Dave's a big shit. That's fine. You know what, Dave? You're no help anyway. Dave is incapable of combat. Right, it's 2 centipedes dealt with. Then we've got the mammoth coming through, and then 2 more mammoths breaking through the walls. But the centipedes are the ones that are the actual threat. You know, the mammoths just do a fairly mediocre amount of melee damage. Shit, that's like actually basically the raid dealt with, isn't it? Huh, a little bit disappointing there. Grantley Grimble is going on a psychite binge. So one downside to growing those things for crops. Ooh, okay. You seem fairly strong then. You might want to move? Alright, that's not ideal. Okay, pulling back. What the fuck? Ooh! Death, Aero Fleet 2. Wow, you know, it could have been worse. Granny Grimble, what the fuck, dude? Get out of there. Alright. Okay, we should be fine. That one's going to be dealt with in no time whatsoever. At least I hope so. Yeah, there we go. That one's down. That's good to see. The Thrombo is blocking the door. Holy shit, the turrets are on it. My god, the turrets have just kicked in. There we go. Alright. I think then it's just this dude. Oh, and a centipede, and then we're good. Well, that was easy. It was like ridiculously easy. Death, Star Vampire, Muffalo. Oh no, an animal's dead. Not much of a loss, I'd say. Oh, Donitz. Hang on. Donitz, you need to sell. Right, confirm. Who cares? Oh no, we're going to annoy them. Right, it's either that or Donitz dies of the plague, which I'm not a big fan of. Right, hopefully there's some wild cotton or something we can build him like a little bedroll out of. What have we got? Okay, there are some buildings we could go hide in for a while. How's he doing? Health? Plague minor. 17% immunity. Oh, Jesus. Okay, right. So he's actually incredibly good at building, though, so we could build him quite or he's pretty good at building, anyway. Construction 13. What about Mason? Construction 3. Right. Okay, so let's build him a bed as soon as possible, then. Let's go check out some of these buildings over here. I'm sure the base will be fine, right? I've got to try and micromanage all of this here now. It's a little bit annoying. Right, you go hide. It's just one thing, right? It's just this Muffalo? Mammoth? Just this Muffalo, yeah. One of those giant, horrific Muffalos. Stunned? God knows how it was stunned, but that's kind of cool. Alright, we're good. Right, everybody go about your business. I'm going to pay attention to Donitz, seeing as he's the #1 boy here. Right, go check this out. This will be a good base. This is fine. It's all we need. Right, furniture. Let's go. Bed. They might as well both have a bed, to be honest with you. Right, do that one. Let's go and get ourselves some wood, and hopefully he'll Donitz up in no time. Alright, here's the plan. Let's glow this ship and just let them come in through the doors, which I've held open, and let the turrets deal with them. Because those turrets can definitely get a shot on there, straight through the embrasures, obviously straight downwards as well. I think all we've got to do is really just wait the damn thing up. See what we're up against. Oh, shit, that's a raid. Wow. We haven't really recovered from the other one. Everybody's healing up and things, but Jesus. Okay. Let's hope these turrets are as good as I'm hoping. Sidini, you are going to get fucking roasted and toasted, my friend. My 2 is dead. Oh, good lord. Okay. Yeah, no, this is fine. Yeah, no, this is acceptable. Alright, turrets, for the love of God. No. Tay, Chode, Smartly, get the fuck out of there. You boys, look, I don't care about the robots. That should be evident. Okay, I really could not care less about the fucking my AI robots. Holy shit, that's a raid. Talk about stepping up the difficulty. Christ. Alright, you boys just open fire as and when you can. Yeah, no, this is fine. This is absolutely fine. We're not in that much of a problem. Hang on, Alchemia, release the hounds. That's really not helped at all, has it? They're not doing anything. Oh no, they are actually moving. Oh, there we go. They're actually moving now. All right, and they're about to no, or not. Okay, or they're not doing anything at all. That's acceptable too. You know what? I don't mind that much. What a mess. This is a mess. Whoa, there we go. Okay, we're good. Just got to deal with a couple of mammoths. Put out all of the fire. No, not Stabby the robot. Stay away from Stabby the robot. Oh God, have mercy. Disease infection. Granny Grimmel's got to sit for... Oh, fucking good God. Alright, I think we're done. We're safe. That could have been a lot worse. Right, okay. This is pretty ridiculous. Oh, we've still got to deal with this fucking mechanoid. Get out of here. Hey. Right, squad up. Kill them all. All of the main colonists have survived, and that's all that matters. Oh, we've lost Abby. Oh, shit, here comes some more mechanoids. Fine. We're good. Like, we're actually good this time. Holy shit, I'm going to have to micromanage the shit out of all this healing now, aren't I? Unbelievable. Before I do that, let's just see how Donitz is faring up on his journey. 1,000,000 miles away, having a nice lie down in bed. 36, 37. Okay, I think we've saved him because the immunity is starting to catch up with the plague itself, so he's going to be fine. I love that little base they got going on here. Good for those guys. Right. Meanwhile, yeah, I think the game heard me. Thank fucking God. Holy shit. Every colonist... That was a little bit risky there. Luckily, a couple of them only got some bruises. I think one of them lost a lung, but everybody seems relatively okay and not in a completely terrible situation. Jesus. What a mess. We've lost a lot of animals here and there. How are we looking in terms of the animals? Who did we lose? I think we lost the mecha bear. I imagine their corpse have been thrown in the freezer. This is a state. I need to tidy this up as well. So obviously we lost the Starma Flow. We lost the Mecha Bear. The Thrombo is keeping it held down, though. Those boys are ridiculous. Fricko, are you okay? Oh, so you're having a mental breakdown, right? Psychotic wandering. Understandable. Have a great day. That's completely fine. We didn't lose anyone. That's the main thing. Nobody died, and that's all I'm really worried about. Donitz. Donitz is the one I'm actually really worried about here. Plague Minor. 50%, 52%. Fuck. Could we very, very quickly, do you think, chuck together like a hospital? What if we get like a vitals monitor? That just needs steel and components. What? So that will immunity gain speed. So that's really what we need here. So let's go vitals monitor, and we'll just send Mason off to go and grab some. Don't do that. We'll just send Mason off to go grab some resources, I think, and hope for the best. Now with these two, that should give us more than enough to build the... Oh, cannibalistic supply. Yeah, thanks. That's just what we need. That should give us more than enough to build the... Oh, shit. I've sent Donitz. Fucking fool. You know what? It doesn't matter. Honestly, he's going to get it built quicker. It might help out in the long run doing it like this. Right, so haul these urgently. Prioritize hauling components. Thank you. Mason has components in his backpack, but we still need some steel as well. Oh, is this steel? Oh, that worked out perfectly. All right. Deconstruct. Well, select similar. Deconstruct all of these. The other colonists go to shit for all I care. We've got to keep Donitz alive. He's been the main character for the whole series. I can't just leave him in his hour of need right now. Okay, so there are components. What do you mean wandering? Hey, you could actually try and help out a little bit here. Right, here we go. So in his backpack, he should have components. Drop those on the floor. Right, so we need 75 steel, 12 components. Why are you not... oh, because you're not allowed to construct and deconstruct. I see. Right. There we go. Now, go ahead and get that done. And then we should be fine. Now, I'll go and check on the other colony in a second, but obviously I want to make sure Donitz is up to scratch before we do that. Alright, there we go. Donitz, prioritize constructing... Oh, life support system. Fuck, thank God I double-checked that. Right. No, I wanted the vitals monitor, actually. It's a shame they look absolutely identical. Right, there we go. Oh, shit, I needed way less. I wasted so much time on that. Alright, Donitz, actually build this one instead. Prioritize constructing vitals monitor. There we go. Alright. We should be... good. Right, okay, now we need some power. Power is fairly easy to come by. Let's go for... what do we think? Just some... oh my God, I didn't research solar panels. Holy shit, well, it doesn't matter too much. We're powering a single fucking... like, we're powering a single thing. It's not a huge deal there. Right, do that. You telling me we haven't got enough steel, even after all of that? Wait, really? Oh, we need 100. Oh, and his skill's too low as well. Oh, fantastic. Alright, that one requires plasteel, so unless we've got any on the map, that's basically everything I can do for the poor dude. We've had to dig up almost all of this floor, go and mine all of that steel out. What the fuck are these things? Meadow Arve. So are there any... Okay, right. Someone with eagle eyes, help me find some plasteel. Not this will matter, because he'll probably be dead before this video goes up anyway. What have we got there? That's aluminium. I don't think there is any shit. Okay. Well, let's hope for the best then. Roll the dice, see how we do. Okay, I think we're good. It's gonna be goddamn close. 90% plague, 86% immunity, but you've got to remember the majority of that is without the surgical lamp, the hospital bed, and the vitals monitor. Let's wait and see. Holy shit, for a pop-up hospital, that didn't go too badly. I think he's gonna be fine though. Jesus, Donitz, you can do it. 92%, 88%. It's catching it. 89%, 92%. Come on, Donitz, I believe in you. I believe in you, Donitz. Well. That was fucking close. Holy shit. 97% and he developed an immunity. How the fuck did he not die, though? Oh my god. Wow. That's pretty crazy. Hey, you don't need to cut those down anymore. We're good. We can move on. Jesus. Shout out to the pop-up hospital, though. Oh, he still can't move, though. I guess we've got to wait for the plague to actually disappear from his body. 95%. Alright. Let's get this caravan back on the move as soon as possible. Now we've got to worry about the next step, which is obviously them dying of starvation, because we didn't pack enough food for them to stop for a couple of days in a fucking pop-up hospital. The main base is going fine. For some reason, the robots are still sleeping in human beds, and there's fucking nothing I can do about that. Even if you, like, manually designate... I've been messing around with it, like, trying to designate that as... you know, robot bed, setting it to medical things like that. They'll just always default to these. I can only assume it's because they're better. But business is basically as usual back at this base. Everybody's fine. Everybody's rebuilding. We've got an ambrosia sprout in the kill box. Obviously, pretty important there. Jesus, what a mess that was. It's cool though. It's nice. It's a nice change of pace to not be ridiculously overpowered. Oh, come on. Why can't I activate this robot? What do you mean? Yeah. What do you mean? Oh, are all my robots fucked? Yeah, all the robots are glitched out. Okay, well that's good. Probably the best place to leave this episode then. Seriously? Why? What do you mean they're deactivated? Dongo. I mean, Dongo's fine. What? What? Is that just a graphical error then? Maybe the robots are fine. Hang on, activate all. Maybe they're fine and that was just a graphical error. I'm not sure. Let's get these last two set up as well before I leave things off here today to help speed up this fucking magnetic coil that's going to take apparently years and years for us to make. But hey, everybody survived. Another successful episode on the second hardest difficulty, on one of the hardest raid difficulties as well. Everybody's alive and well. You know, I've given the game a fighting chance and holy shit, it's definitely taken that. Maybe it was a mistake in hindsight. But you know what? I think we're doing fine. There we go. Okay. Crafting continues. Donitz is alive. Barely. Exciting. Has life-threatening plague. Holy shit, I've never seen that before. Still 91%. Next episode, we'll make it to the ship. Thank you all for watching. A big shout out to the insane top tier level patrons. Big Dick Timmy, Zachary Harris, Ulrich, Lucas Holting, Sean Thornton, Lolrus, Haydog, Sedini, Necrophilin, Asunda Kirito, Facundo Vasquez, Crosis, I'm the Lizard King, Josh Dean Tesla, Michael Mullen, Tyler Birch, Palvers Presley, Logan Thorne, Conspire T, Orcswolf, Average Gamer 419, Escape, and Jackson Whitman. For their support, the insane tier levels on Patreon, you have my thanks for keeping the series alive and well, like what I did with Donitz. I feel like I did alright with that, you know, given that I'm not great at Rimworld. And as well, a big shout out to Nathaniel Lindbergh, Euphrates, Quasar Fox, Jack Allen, Gabriel Vanders, Llewellyn Thomas, Nathan Flores, Johan DeVries, Duncan217, Zet McDougall, Joseph Beard, Jordan Campbell, Harry McGowan, Will Wade, The Sage, Chris, Sir Thor the Swede, Asra, Nick, Fraser Brennan, Kevin Saunders, Betimus Max, The Insane Pickle, Adam Person, Eagle Kozak, Haji, every time, Haji, Dumas, Noah Callamore, and Panther Pearl. Thank you all for your support on Patreon as well.